Hello again. Hasn't been that long. This is Jen with Jen Demonic, and we're here today because I had a client this morning, and she said to me, she ordered the miserable bitch, bitch, and which is a strong revenge stuff, and she said, Jen, can you do a video about rivals, people who are hating, and people who are hating on me. And so I'm one of those. I decided, you know what? You're right. I've never done that. I've never done that in public. I do that obviously when I meet one-on-one on Zoom with my clients, and I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video to see who's hating on you, who hates you. Could be a rival, could be a neighbor, a co-worker. We're gonna find out what the tea is on you with this person, and we're gonna find out what they do, what you know, what you don't know, if it's a secret, somebody that's secretly hating you. And then as a recommendation, if you scroll down my YouTube channel, you'll see some cleansing stuff that you can do on your own. I would totally advise you to do that. If something that you find in these files that I have with perfumes today, decided to use perfumes. If something that you find and you pick a file, for example, and you find out that whatever it is that I say, that come out, that I hear, that I channel, that whatever it is that you find in this file, I'm like, and you go like, oh, I feel like this could be that person. Please cleanse yourself afterwards. You don't want to have unnecessary negative energy. And if it's really that bad, you can come see me, or you can order the miserable bitch. It's a pretty potent stuff. But miserable bitch is not just for your love rival, so you know. But just let's find out. I have a different type of tarot deck. A lot of people don't use this. This we use again in our type of cult, so to speak, when you are working with the left path. So if you are watching my videos, you know that I like to shuffle and kind of set all the cards in front of you. If you want to just skip to the file intro, feel free to do so, because again, that's, I take my time. You can skip to the file that you want. This is going to be file one, the one with the blue. I'm not gonna say which perfumes these are, but some of you might recognize them. Blue cap here, one. Okay, just in case you want to skip and go to your file. File two, the amber type of bottle. File three, the pointy gray cap with the blue, sort of bluish perfume. 1, 2, 3. In case you wanna, or if you just want to keep me company while I shuffle and just start hearing messages, start channeling, start putting things together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who hates my pile one? Whoops. Yes, yes, there's some energy here. All right, who hates my pile two? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a deck that I bet you won't find anywhere. And that's because I am not just a reader. I am first and foremost a caster. Who hates my pile 3? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. right? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get the sexuality cards as well because they have interesting imagery. And we're gonna get to the bottom of what we're gonna try to find out the situation, what this person kind of looks like. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go with 9. Pile 1. It's gonna be quite a long reading. Who hates pile 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can 9. Sorry. You can watch all piles. This again, I'm not gonna give you an idea and say if this is not for you, choose another file. There might be a message in all of them. You just have to find that person. If you're suspecting one person, this is a different type of reading. If you're suspecting one person, feel free to watch all 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we got 9 here. Well, all right, and then we take 3 out of these, and then we'll start. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put this here. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Who hates pile 3? 1, 2, 3. All right, people. Oh, I'm already feeling, as you can tell, I'm already feeling some sort of energy here. So I will cleanse myself after this. I can tell you that. So this is gonna be my pile intro. Number 1, the blue cap, perfume with a blue cap. I don't know if you see it. Oops. Number 2, the amber bottle. I'm not gonna tell you who this is, but some of you might recognize it. Number 3, the bluish bottle with the pointy gray cap. Don't overthink it. Pick one. If you recognize a person, keep reading. Otherwise, keep listening. Otherwise, you can skip to another file. There might be messages for you on all files. Okay, so keep in mind this is a different type of reading. Again, who hates you? Pile 1. This is pile 1. Who hates you? Pile 1. You have chosen this beautiful perfume bottle with the blue cap. Who hates you? Pile 1. Hope you can see. I think you can. I sense that the person that hates you is a female. First of all, you can be a male, female, gay, bisexual, LGBTQ, or straight. Doesn't matter. There's a female here. I feel that this is a female that has dark hair, sort of like, or it could be red hair, red brownish hair, a little bit on the dark side. It could be someone of color. It doesn't have to be. There's also a guy here, a traveler, someone that might come in and out of your work. That could be work related, or someone that comes around your house. This could also be somebody that comes to your neighbor's house. there's someone that's related to your home or your work. So travels there, wants to put their foot in there where you work. Typically, I would say this has to do with someone that's pretty near you, because this is a cup, and in this deck it represents the home or the work environment. So an environment where it's close to you. So this person is close to you. I'm not sure, it doesn't look like this is a family member. It could be a rival, and we'll find out more about this. Or it could be definitely someone that comes to your home or your work, or near your home or near your work. Someone that has to do with coming to your work, coming to your home, or coming near your home. And that's we're gonna find out more about that. But this is a pretty specific message, okay? This is a person, I feel that for some of you, you have had finances tied to this person. Maybe you worked with this person, and this person is trying to work their way back on the place where you work, for example. Or it had something to do with work. Maybe you're moving on from your job to something else, and this person is staying where they are at right now. So there seems to be really something related to work, and you probably have had already. I feel like for some of you, you know who this person is, because you've had quite the conflict. These are swords, and swords in this deck really mean arguments, fights, conflicts. You've had conflicts with this person, whether it's inner conflicts because you sensed a lot of negativity from this person, or if it is some sort of outward conflict that you had with this person. But this seems to be a situation that's known to you. For some of you, with this female right here, this could also be for a few of you, because that you know, take whatever resonates. I'm just channeling what I'm hearing right now, because I just got a message, and the message is that some of you, for some of you, you were seeing someone romantically, and their partner has come to your job. Am I right? Yeah. So this is for a very few of you, but I just heard some of you have had someone, a rival, a female that came to their job to confront them, to talk to them, or maybe they were hoping to get there. You know, for some of you, this is a love rival. For some other of you, I would say the majority of you, this has to do with your work environment. You had already a dispute with this person, because I see a lot of swords here, you know, a lot of, and it has to do with finances. For some of you, this is tied to finances. This could even be an ex-partner, child support maybe, arguing about in court about money for your kids from your ex. That's also because it's related to the home. Somebody that maybe drops off your kids. So that's another thing that I'm hearing. But bottom line, what I get so far, to recap what we have so far, it's either a male or a female of color, or dark hair. Some of you might have a male with a mustache and a beard, and has to do with money. So workplace, money. For some of you, it could be a love rival that came to your job. I feel like the job is somehow involved. It's a love rival for some of you, because we also have the batons in this deck related to love. So for some of you, it could even be, I'm hearing right now, it could even be your ex-spouse with their new girlfriend, and problems with the new situations for your kids and getting child support for your kids. There's once more the card of the home, the security, the job. And so I'm tempted to feel that, I'm tempted to think that we're going to clarify this. I'm tempted to think that this has to do with people that you know, people you had already arguments. There has been ongoing fights. Some of you might be in court with these people, you know, from what I see. Doesn't have to be for everybody. I'm just going to move this a little bit. But what I see here, this is a person that you know, at least one person you know, and that's something that's ongoing here. For some of you, really, you have a dispute with this person in court. King of Pentacles again, money. Oh, Knight of Swords. Yes, definitely bad words might have been exchanged. The Page of Wands, yes. So for some of you, again, it goes back to the fact that there could have been a creative endeavor with this person, some project with this person that didn't come to fruition or only came to fruition to a certain extent, and then y'all got pissed off. And for some of you, I feel like there has been arguments here. And for some of you, this was a person that was taking care of you. So again, we're going back to the fact that for some of you, it's your ex-spouse, your ex-lover, your ex-wife that's supposed to be paying child support, and something went wrong there. Yeah, I do feel that for some of you, this is a person that has sort of left. So again, I'm getting the vibe of someone who has left the marital home or separated, did not tell you the truth, and there could be a love rival here as well. That this has to do with love triangles, secretive situations that have led to arguments, particularly because even though it started, and this could explain also the fiery cards, you know, the buttons, the love problems, it might have stemmed for some of you from a love problem. But for example, oh, I'm hearing, if you, let's say you were living with someone, doesn't have to be, this is just something that I'm hearing right now. It might be for some of you. And then you were living with someone and you had kids, and this person finally finds another person and cheats on you, or decides to move out of the marital home and, you know, forgets that they have duties, you know, towards you. They have to pay child support, for example. So it might have stemmed from a love situation, but then it became a financial situation, you know. And yes, it has to do with, for some of you, this was a love triangle. Some of you have been with this person, and there's a good way to cut people off, you know, here. But there was definitely some of you have been cheated on by this person, and so there I sense hate and resentment here. But even though for some of you it stemmed from a love situation, now it has become a financial situation. For those of you who are not related to this person and do not have kids with this person, it could be a love rival, you know, even if you don't have kids with this person, but it could also be someone in your near your home or near your work, something that has to do with work. I think for the majority of you, some of the messages that I channeled in this particular reading, in this particular file, seem to be very specific, because I kind of hear right now, I'm like, my heart is beating. There's child support that's owed to a few of you. And so there is a situation here where a man left for another woman, and kind of like, you know, out of sight, out of mind, and you guys are taking these people to court. And there could be a situation like that here. I'm hearing this specifically. But for most of you, I feel this is a person that is either near your home or near your work, most likely near your work, or somebody that tries to interfere with your work, and I want to clarify um, a little more here for you, pile one. I feel like most of you do know who this person is, particularly if you are in the energy of yeah, see, for some of you, it has to do with the home, really. The stability of the home, it has to do with something that happened around your home. So we're going back to the home situation. So I feel like for most of you, or for some of you, for most of you, it has to do with work or home. But so there you go. We have a justice card. What did I tell you just earlier? Some of you might be in court with this person or wanting to take this person to court because this person isn't paying up. This person hasn't been completely honest with you, and there's a love triangle for some of you involved. And there has to be some of you are seeking clarity from this person. So definitely, this is a person that you know. Let me find out more here. We pull three cards, victory, whatever it is that, well, yeah, that's definitely somebody you ought to know here with this card. This is something with whom you might have had an explosive argument with, and you've walked away from them. You're gonna have victory over this person. Whatever the situation might be. This is a very triumphant card, but I want to see, for those of you who are in court with this person or suing this person, getting child support or wanting to charge, for those people that these messages came through. Okay, bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. So there's a little bit of indecision here. Two of Pentacles. This was a person that was juggling the Judgment. Very good card here. A new venture. Yes. Oh, this could also be abundance. So whatever, and it could also has to do again with somebody getting pregnant and not getting what they deserve here from their partner. Just know that I feel like with these cards, if you're owed child support from this person will eventually pay up. If you are undecided and if you are watching this and this hits home for you, we do have a justice ritual, a court ritual. So feel free to reach out to me. And also, if you feel that you need to investigate more, if something here hits you home and you feel like you have an enemy, because it really looks like you here know who this person is. For some of you, this is a recurrent problem. So you know who hates on you, essentially, in this pile. It's not really so secret. This is someone that you've had a history with. For most of you, you've had a history with. If you haven't had a history with, but some things in this pile resonated with you, I feel like you should really watch your work, cleanse yourself, protect yourself, wear crystals when you go to work, and keep your energy to yourself, because there could be also some of you who have someone at work that they know of, because there's some sort of things aren't as smooth there. But they don't know how to leverage with this person, I'm hearing. So you want to make sure that you keep your energy clean, your focus, and you don't give this person any more ammunition, so to speak. So don't try to, if you are in a work environment with this person, don't try to please this person. Don't try to become friends with this person. Just live your life, do your job. Don't give this person any more ammunition against you. And that is what I have for pile one. Ooh, intense. A lot of I was sensing a lot of arguments in this pile. And for most of you, this is a family matter or a matter of children involved. We're going to move on to pile two. Hello, pile two. Whoever chosen this, I am not going to tell which perfume it is, but I'm sure that some of you might recognize it. All right. Who's hating on your pile two? Who's hating on your pile two? Profile. King, Knight of Wands. Ooh, different energy here. Very, very different energy. I feel that you might not know to the full extent who's hating on you in this pile. I would say, and we'll see what other cards will say about this. But this seems to be more about love. See how many we have? We have the batons, and we have the King of Pentacles here, which has a different representation in this deck. And then we have a wild card, one that came out right there. It's called Sette Bello in Italian. So it's a card that's blank, right? So that tells me that some of you don't know this person or don't know that this person is hating on you. I'm hearing something that's specific for some of you. Could it be that some of you have slept with this person and never and things where there was some ghosting here? And they might have ghosted you or you might have ghosted them. Okay, I'm hearing that in some cases they might have ghosted you, and so you're waiting to hear from them, but these people aren't really in a good state of mind. I'm sorry to say this, but this is what I'm hearing. So this has to do with love. It has to do with sexual encounters, something that has gone down after love, or something that will be going down after love, I'm hearing. Because it might be that for some of you, you're sleeping with this person and there's something down the line that you need to know, that maybe this person is resenting you for something. Right. This guy is someone that has auburn hair. For some of you, it could be blonde, fair complexion, blue eyes. Fairly financially stable, from 30 to 50 years old, maybe 55. This is the classical King of Wands. Could be a man of color, could be a man of Latino, Asian, African American descent, someone that you have had or are having sexual intercourse with, but it's not in the legitimate sort of I'm hearing there is fiery physical attraction with this person. Why does this person hate you? There's the Knight of Wands. It could be a one-night stand, and we'll find out. Some of you might have had an argument after sex. Sorry for my lingo. I just tell you what I hear here. So some of you might have entertained this person in your own home. Some of you might have given money to this person. And then after this, either you ghosted them because you feel like they're just using you for sex or money, or some of you may be working with this person with these cards, and you think, oh, he or she just comes over after work to just have fun, and I sense the resentment in this case might be both ways. Some of you might know who this person is because you slept with them, and some of you don't know that this person is resenting you, or even though you know the person, if I am being very clear. For some of you, this person is a person that you might have slept with and wants to sleep with you again. Again, it goes back to maybe some of you have ghosted this person, or this is a person that you definitely had a sexual encounter with, and some of you might have cut this person off because maybe this person has too many women. Okay, you definitely slept with this person. This is someone, a one-night stand, or someone you had in your life, that you have in your life, and one of the two is resentful here. It might be also that you are resentful for how they're acting, because this is a person that doesn't have their act together. This is a person that essentially seeks you for their pleasure, and you might have caught this person with somebody else. You know, for some of you, it might be, this is heavily a situation where the resentment and the hate may stem from a sexual nature, sexual type of relationship. For some of you, this person is married, you know, quite simple. I hope you can see this card. Are you seeing this card? Who knows? Let me see. Whoops. I think so. Whoops. Okay. So I feel like this is a different type of pile, because I feel like there's hate and resentment. I feel like there is a lot of sexual tension in this pile. So this is definitely a lover. It's someone that you have feelings for, but you don't know that this person might resent you at the same time. So this person isn't completely clear on their feelings for you, on what they feel for you. They just want to have sex. Possibly you work with this person. It's very possible that you work with this person. Ace of Swords, clarity. Four of Pentacles, the Star. For some of you, again, it goes back to the fact that the resentment, or maybe this person was hoping to, I'm just hearing that somebody cut somebody else off, or for some of you, and I'm hearing that this person might be resentful of that. For some of you, this guy, I feel like for the most part, this is a male, wanted to just continue his game here. And or you know, maybe you're still seeing this guy. I feel like some of you are still seeing this person, and this person is resenting you because essentially they understand that you want more. This is a coworker for some of you, or somebody that you met in a place of work, a bed, hospital, coffee shop. I mean, you've known this person, you just don't know. I feel like some of you are not aware that there is resentment in this person, because some of you has cut this person off because this isn't going anywhere. It's just sex, and you were hoping for more. And this person has kept his energy for themselves, or you. Could go both ways. I feel like if you're watching this, you're probably feeling resentment towards this person too, because this is clearly someone that you have slept with. That there is a sexual vibe to this file, or some sexual interest. If you have not slept with this person, maybe the resentment stems from the fact that this person might have played the game, leading you to believe, hope, that something more was going to happen between you two and didn't. So I feel like the resentment here could go both ways. Let's find out more. Yeah, somebody's married. And there was a give and take relationship here. Could have been, there's also an imbalance here. One is more powerful than the other. Somebody has moved on, keeping themselves in the defensive, again, married. Yeah, I feel like this person is someone that holds the power to themselves and is someone that likes to sweep people off their feet and let them to believe that they're going to be taking care of them. Remember, this is the card that you had earlier. So King of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite is similar to this guy right here. Okay. So for some of you, this was to be a relationship and instead it ended and this cycle ended. For some of you who are no longer sleeping with this person and moving on to something else. For some of you, I unfortunately see that some of you are still sleeping with this person, hoping perhaps that they leave their wife. Yeah, this is a love triangle. And this love triangle, if it hasn't created resentment, it will also create a pause here. Because I feel like this person has to evaluate pros and cons of what the situation is. Maybe you're hoping for a divorce. I mean, this looks like a third party, and it looks like a situation that stems from a sexual or want to be sexual type of relationship. And I feel that in this case, the resentment might be on both ways, or maybe you're not as aware of how resentful this person is. Maybe I'm just hearing you might want more from this person, and this person is resenting you for wanting more when you know very well that they cannot give you more. And I feel like this is a message that is very specific. It might be for a couple of you, but I feel like that could be, you're not aware of the level of resentment this person might have. But should you be in this situation, just know this person wants things for his or her own benefit only. And yeah, I don't feel like water. Maybe some of you cut this person off because it says, okay, we slept together, cool and dandy. I'm moving on with my life now. And this person is resenting you for that because he or she was wanting to keep going with that game. Or maybe another scenario is that you realized that this person wasn't gonna ever sleep with you, wasn't gonna ever be with you, and you decided to walk away from this person. Reverse the energy if that's the case. And this person is resenting you because essentially what I hear is that this person cannot continue play the game that they're playing, or that you are not aware that all that this person wants to do is continue to play the game that they're playing, and they resent you from wanting more. I think that's what I hear. We're gonna move on to pile 3. If this resonates with you, come see me. All right, pile 3. Whoever chose this pointy, this is actually a very very, very good perfume. Yeah, I don't wear it very often. I have my favorites. I'm not gonna tell you which one they are, but it's a very good perfume. Okay, who's hating on you, pile 3? It's gonna make some people go off their mind. I can see my clients are doing all sorts of cleansing in front of their door this evening. By all means, do so. Should have done this. There. Oh, this is definitely more in the family realm. Ace of Cups in this deck is really the card of the casa, the home. The home as in family. I feel like these are relatives, all of them. I mean, I'm not telling you by all means. I'm not saying that all your relatives hate you. Let me have some water here. I'm saying that compared to pile one and pile two, this seems to be, well, there were some elements of family in pile one too, but it was more related to court matters and child support. In this case, you might watch pile one too, by the way. In this case, I feel like this is really family. This is family. This could look like a mother-in-law. Please don't do anything to your mother-in-law, just that. But in case there's a miserable bitch ritual that we do that seems to be fixing the problems there. But this could look like a mother-in-law or aunt, sister-in-law, one of those pesky relatives that like to gossip about everyone. One that this is typically someone that's hated by a bunch of other family members, so to speak. Typically, an older woman could be of color or not, could have short hair or not. I would say more on the darkest auburn red type of hair. Brown, also big lips. Some of them might have blue eyes, doesn't have to be. We also have a young man, a gentleman in their 30s, and someone that looks like the King of Swords. So these are more this again brown hair, more could be of color or not. These are definitely sort of like more on the white side of people. So I would say auburn, red, blonde hair, blue eyes, type of white Anglo-Saxon type of people. Again, take what resonates. I mean, if you're from an interracial family or not, it could be either or, but it looks like for some of you, this is a woman definitely that is someone that likes to talk shit about people a lot. We all got one of those in the family, or more than one if you have a big Italian family like mine, for example. So yeah, some people might be more fortunate than others when you have a small family. But in this case, this is what I see. I see some of them might be sort of conspiring together, like they all go together, like the cousins that nobody wants to see at a wedding or a Christmas party, or like, for example, I can tell you, I have two aunts. They always go together, they do everything together, they got married together, and they became widow one each year. Like one became a widow 1 year and the other one became a widow the year after. Weird shit, really. But they've always done everything together. It's like the Siamese brothers, really. And I can't stand them. Like and I think it's reciprocal, obviously. But aside from my family matters, this is someone that is typically someone that likes to be nosy. They like to interfere. They like to find, for example, I'm hearing they like to find girlfriends and boyfriends for their nephews and nieces, or they like to have a say on who their nephews and nieces are dating, for example. That kind of energy that, I don't know about you, but I don't like this type of people. These looks more like family members that go along with whatever the crowd says. I give you an example again, Whenever I used to complain about my two aunts, I would have two cousins that would say, "Oh, but they're like that," you know. So in a kind of like, accomplices to the crime, you know. I feel like this is really a matter of family. I don't see, however, in this pile, aside from the fact that they're very annoying, I give you that. I'm more worried about pile one and pile two than I am of pile three. I mean, this is people that you can avoid. You can do a cleansing. I have one. You can do an olive oil cleansing by all means. Whenever you see these people, come home, cleanse yourself, meditate, get rid of all the shit that might attach you, negative energy that you don't want in your life, because some people don't deserve to be in your life, believe it or not. And this could be some of them. Unfortunately, when they are family, we cannot avoid them. It is possible that for some of you, you might have had a dispute about a small inheritance with this person, or maybe, oh, a mama giving money to one sister instead of the other, type of thing. But really nothing that big, like this is really family type of thing. Overall, I don't see that this person, even though nosy, bitchy, and wanting to fix you with their neighbor's son, for example, I don't see them being particularly harmful to you. But it's definitely who's hating on you is the topic of this reading. Who's hating on you is someone within the home environment, because maybe you don't abide to what your relative says. I mean, I know that, for example, in my case, my two aunts do hate me because I don't get along with anything that they say. I mean, I was a rebel ever since I was 4 years old. So definitely. So this is the card of the family again, where the card. This is the type of person. I know this type of person. This is a type of person that likes to gossip about people that they see. Likes to gossip about couples, and again, I shall bring to you again the example of my aunt. They will go like, do you know that neighbor X is now the daughter is now dating the son of neighbor Y? I can't understand. I saw them. I thought that was the case. There you go. So it goes back to the fact that there's gossips. They like to gossip. They like to see who's going with who. They can't mind their own business, so just keep your information private with this type of relatives. They like to be, in the business of the family. They like to know who's doing this. And they like to talk shit. But, basically they are watching, and what I hear is that these are people that like to really talk about couples. And so keep your information private around these people. I would say my advice to you is don't share with your family members anything that has to do with your private life. Don't tell if you know who this person is, because I'm sure y'all know who the gossip of the family is. Don't tell them who you're dating. Don't tell them who's new in your life. Don't tell them the job that you got. You get the deal. Some people don't need to know because they will really harm you. With their words, they will shame you. You will feel disappointed of these people, and you don't need to tell them about. If you don't tell them, if you keep these people away from you energetically, you're gonna be just fine. But it looks like this is really the family Christmas Eve dinner, or the Sunday dinner with mom when she has the aunt over, that you really don't want to be part of. Unfortunately, yeah, there's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Let me see what 5 is. Yeah, the world. Let's see. Yeah, again, this has to do with family. Again, some of you might watch Power One, because this is summer. This is the same cards that came out of Power One, right? So it has to be with explosive arguments. So this has to be with gossip, though. So it has to be with somebody that doesn't mind their own business, so to speak. And so you might watch Part One too. Some of you might resonate, particularly because this could be a child. So maybe they go around. This person right here. These are accomplices. You might. So she comes with other people, as you can tell. And for some of you, it might just be mother and son. For some of you, it might be cousins. You know, she comes with other people, but it's mainly one woman here, and she could tell you, like, do you know who got pregnant? I knew that. Are you pregnant? I'm gonna tell your mama. That kind of vibe, and that's going to cause or has caused in the past. Just be aware that this is the type of person you don't want to tell anything to. You don't want to tell you got a new job. You just just do what I do with my two aunts. I avoid them altogether. When I live in another country, so it's not a problem of whether I'm going to see them anytime soon, but knock on wood, I don't want to call them. But I mean, I used to get irritated by these two every single time. And if you get irritated, just go home and cleanse yourself, because this is type of energy. I mean, again, it's not excessively harmful, but it's the type of people you want to avoid. Unfortunately, every family has a bunch of those. But I don't see the good news of this pile is I don't see anything particularly harmful to the point where you have to come see me to do something on this person, other than cleansing yourself and keeping yourself clean and protected from this type of energy. I don't see this being particularly harmful. This person really, all that she likes to do is talk, you know and it's unfortunate. There's one in every family, or more than one. But I think that's all I have for you. I wanted to do this because I know a client asked me this morning, and so I hope that um, this resonated with you. If it did resonate with you, especially if you got pile one or pile two, come see me. Again, pile three. Oh, pile three. I feel you. When we have a big family, we do tend to have people that we wish we could strangle, but strangling people is illegal. And so we just have to, we don't go that way. We just meditate. We send love, we move on, we cleanse ourselves, and we welcome better energy. That's the best revenge ever towards these people. If you, however, are dealing with people in Power One and Power Two, I would suggest come see me. And with that, I'll leave you and cut yourself. Thank you so much for being here with me. This is Jen with Jen in the Morning. Bye.